Think we're live. Are we live? Hi, Elle here at pressure-free.com. Needing a little tea this morning so that I can speak. We've been talking this week about reactions, cascading reactions. One reaction will cause another reaction, will cause another reaction. And now I want to put it in context with anxiety. You'll hear me say this, that misery doesn't just love company, it demands it. And one of the reasons I say that is because when we're not feeling good, we'll want other people to feel that way also. And we imitate also. So if you are a parent and you have a child who's experiencing a lot of anxiety, you need to look at yourself. You need to look at all of the brains in the household, because every brain in the household is going to affect each other's. I studied, I have a brain health certification from Dr. Amen, if you're familiar with his work and his brain scans. He's very funny, number one, and he talks about how he scanned his own brain and it had some areas that weren't so hot. And then he scanned his mother's brain and it was amazing. So he said, I need to spend more time hanging out with my mother. And actually, he wasn't joking. He said, you really need to spend time with a healthy brain. So I want you to think about that for a moment. Spend time with a healthy brain. Who do you know in your circle of friends, in your family, whose brain is really pretty healthy? Now, we all have stuff, right? But you'll tend to see that there's patterns in people. Is there someone in the family who overreacts a lot? Is there someone in your family who has an addiction? Is there someone in the family that doesn't have either of those? You want to spend time with a healthy brain. It's really, really helpful to you to pattern yourself after a healthy brain. So one of the things that I've noticed is we have a lot of families today with just one parent. And if there's been a split in a family, that causes so much anxiety and so much distrust and a lot of different issues. And depending on who the children are living with, or if they're going back and forth, if those brains have a lot of anxiety going on, then you might see those patterns starting to happen in the children too. So it starts with you. It's just like I was just on the plane. You know, you're on the plane, you got to put the mask on first, and then you assist your child. It's the same way with Pressure Free. A lot of times people will hire me to work with their children. If I do, I'm like, make sure you're reading this stuff too and watching my videos, and because your child is imitating you. You are the person that they're getting most of their cues from. Or it could be a peer that they're really looking up to right now, and they're imitating them. I was giving a talk in a school. I was actually working with the entire school population. It was a small school, private school. I was with a fourth and fifth grade class, and the 11-year-old girl stood up and said, Mrs. Ingalls, some girls are faking anxiety to get attention. That really struck a chord with me. And it's interesting to think about. Are people today actually moving into certain reactions in order to be noticed, in order to get some attention, because they're not getting the attention that they needed in general? So now I got a little distracted. Where am I? Maybe some tea will help this morning. So my thought this morning is that, first of all, of course, notice your reactions, like we've been talking about this week. Are you overreacting in situations? Is something causing you to overreact, and then you've got the cascading effect going on? And then take it to the next level, and how is that affecting other people? So I know when I overreact, it causes reactions in other people that are not healthy. They are not healthy. So you can really take a look at that and back up and notice first, what are those initial triggers? What are those things? Mapping out your triggers is really so basic to figuring out what is it that causes me to go into fight or flight. And when you can map out those triggers and start, really clear there, that's just going to be so helpful to you. I know one of my triggers is if I feel like I'm going to be late. That's definitely a trigger for me. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave it with that today. I hope you have a great pressure-free day. And I think it's important, if you are a parent, to take responsibility for your own mental health, to really dig in there and to notice your own patterns, your own reactions, and how they're affecting your family. And I'm here for you. So if you don't know, let's see, where's my parenting book? I don't think you can see it. There's my parenting book up there. It's got William leaping off into the water with his friend Anthony Schaub down below. He's leaping off a buoy. So if you don't have the parenting book, it's on Amazon. It's Pressure-Free Parenting, and you can take a look there. And of course, you can always reach out to me, direct message me if you'd like to know more about pressure-free. I'm really here for you to help you. And it can be life-changing when just one person in the family starts to learn pressure-free. Again, there's a cascading effect there. And you can really experience some more beautiful days, more pressure-free days. Have a great one. Bye.